Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite Raven. Sorry, excuse me. Redo that. Sorry, I do both things. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite YouTube channel and podcast. Keep that same energy with your host Justin P and my MVP co-host, the man, the myth, the legend, the villain, or the vigilante, Mr. Maurice Jr. This is episode 254. For the for the YouTube version, and for the audio version is season 6, episode 23. The links are right there below. If you're an Apple user, there's an Apple Podcast. Android users on Spotify, Google. Like I said, it's right there in the description. Underneath for that is myself and Maurice's social media platform handles. I have everything. Maurice, I think, has Facebook, get IG. He told me to get Twitter or X. I know he has TikTok for the They Be Talking podcast they do on Wednesdays, which is great, by the way. Check him out. Jack Gaines, Miss Cutie, good trio. So without further ado, here's the man, the myth, the legend, my co-host, your co-host, the villain or the vigilante, whichever you prefer, Mr. Maurice Savage Jr. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's good, man? What's good, man? As always, man, it feels good to be back doing this shit with Big Bro. As I always say, man, we've been doing this shit for a long time, kicking real strong. Can't stop, won't stop, man. Rockefeller Records, we get down. But anyway, y'all already know how it is when we come to this show, man. We talk about the hottest sports, the latest things that's going on in sports, and we don't leave you left out. You're going to know what we talking about and feel what we talking about. But at the end of the day, of course, we're going to hit you with some emotions because I know when I'm talking about the Celtics, the Ravens, Alabama, Penn State, I get very emotional. And of course, we're going to hit you with some opinions because what I say, I think it really matters. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter unless we hit you with the facts.
And that's a fact, Jack. And everybody, as you know, if you haven't been paying attention, Oklahoma City Thunder won a championship, and I ain't get a chance to get on here and brag about it. But bro, last year his boys won it. This year my boys won it. It was a little controversial. I hate to see Tyrese go down, but hey, next man up, man. And like I said, wishing that young man a speedy recovery. But nonetheless, you can't take it away from us. Injuries are part of the game. Like Boston played the Pacers last year. They didn't have them last year. So nobody took it away from them. So you can't do it with us. So last time we did it, we did games 1, 2, and 3. Now we're gonna pick up from games 4, 5, 6, and that wonderful game 7. So the floor is yours, Maurice.
Well, since it was so long ago, I'm gonna sum up all the games in one. First of all, as I've been said from the beginning when we first started talking about this series, I said it was gonna go 7 games. I was
You did. You
vividly
did.
on it.
You just got the team wrong, but you definitely said it.
Yeah, and the beat, and I'm not trying to poke fun, but I kind of got the team wrong because somebody tore their Achilles, and that's huge. I mean, I think we
Hey,
kind of need
like I
to.
said, y'all won a championship because a lot of teams are injured. So I mean, hey, I'm just saying it was good for the goose,
No,
good
no,
for the
no,
gander.
no. I ain't
It was
discrediting.
sad, but
Hold on, I'm not discrediting that, but we all know losing your best player in the final game that can get you a championship is devastating. You feel me? Now I'm not taking anything away from OKC Thunder. I gotta give a shout out to Shea. You already know I'm a Kentucky guy. I was a Shea Gilly fan before anybody liked the Shea Gilly. Ain't nobody even like when he was on Kentucky. You feel me? Probably not even the Clippers. But the point that I'm making is it sucks for Tyler Hero. I mean I call him Hero. My bad. It sucks for Tyree. The fact that he tried his best. He tried to give it his all. And mind you, now this one another thing I want to add, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm poking fun or pointing fingers at anything. But let's be real. Before he got hurt, can't hear you, Maurice. Can they wait? What? Can you hear? Can you hear me, JP? Can you hear me now? If you can't, hold on. It must.
sorry about that. He'll be right back. Can't remember the voicemail functions. So there we go.
Can you hear me now? If you can't hear me, why you? Hold on. Let me see something.
Yeah, sorry about that, everybody. I guess we had Maurice having a little bit of technical difficulties.
Yo.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah,
All
you
right.
good now.
All right.
You're
All
good.
right. So what part did you hear or did you didn't hear? Or you ain't hear nothing at all?
Nothing at all. After
All
what
right.
I said about the injuries, I didn't hear nothing. You were blanked out.
All right, so basically, what I was about to get into, like I said, I'm not trying to poke the bear and take anything away from OKC. I said this to you before about the OKC franchise. They're to me, they about to be the greatest franchise of all time because everywhere they got was literally built. I think the only like real major trade that even got them a championship is the shit with Shea Gilly. But other than that, every single player from OKC has been drafted by OKC. So whoever your GM is, whoever your scouting guy is,
Sam Presti, man. Sam Presti.
and don't forget your scouting guy,
Oh
whoever
yeah,
your
yeah, yeah,
scout.
yeah, 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 yeah. Eric Maynard and them guys. Assistant
Yeah,
coach. Yeah, she a scout too.
great job. You just pulling. First of all, the Jalen Williams shit, y'all just pulling shit out of thin air. I got to give y'all credit right there. I mean, a perfect Scottie Pippen to Shea Gilly, who they call the next Kobe Bryant. I'm gonna send you the clip with what I'm talking about. But
Right.
the only thing I wanted to add is this: it sucks for the Pacers. You got it
For
all the
sure.
way to games. You
Sure.
got it all the way to Game 7, going against the best team in the league, who was the best team in the league all season, OKC. And then I mean, we got to call it what it was. Before Tyrese got hurt, this dude was like what 3 for 4 from 3-point land.
Yeah, he was cooking. Like I
He
said,
was he
that's
was
why
he
I was telling everybody, had he not got hurt, I think we win, but it just would have been a lot closer.
yeah. And I'm gonna tell you like this, and not to make this a personal about me, but I felt that injury when that shit happened. I'm
Yeah.
thinking about it. Like last year when that shit happened to me, I was going against one of the fastest quarterbacks in the league, and I was keeping up with him. But the reason why I was keeping up with him because every play I was like, I'm going at this dude full speed. And guess what I did? I over exhilarated myself and hurt my shit. And he did the same exact thing. I know what he felt. Yo, this game 7. This probably I watch baseball a lot now. You know how many people say, yo, I'm gonna play my ass off because this might be my last World Series. I will never be here again. This is my last Super Bowl. I will never be here again. And he probably was thinking like the same thing. I mean, we got to think about it. In Indiana Pacers history, how many times they went to the NBA Finals?
This the
Twice.
second time, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So who knows? And some people feel like Paul George was a better Indiana Pacer than Tyrese. So I mean, I just felt for the guy, giving it his all. And then I mean, we already saw what happened. Once he went down, the team was not the same. I was waiting for Pascal Siakam to take over the game. I ain't gonna lie. I was even waiting for T.J. McDonald. I was even waiting for him to be a spark and take over the game and this, that, and third. But it was like OKC was like, yo, the reason why y'all in this series is because of Tyrese. He hurt. We're not letting off the gas.
Yeah.
What my man Fatu say? All gas, no
No
brakes.
breaks. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
sir.
mean, they wore their ass out. I mean, as much as that I wanted the Pacers to have at least fight. It wasn't even close. I believe y'all won by double digits, correct?
Yeah, we won by 14. Should have been more. We missed a few free throws. Like I said, had he played, I say we win by 6 or 7. That's me giving him the respect because how he was
Yeah.
playing.
So I mean, that's all I can say about it. Great job to OKC. Great job getting it done. Shea Gilly won MVP of the Western Conference Finals, and MVP to what's his name. Matter of fact, I think he's the first person in NBA history to do all three. He is. He's the only one to ever do it.
And won the scoring title. I think him, Shaq, Jordan, and Kareem. They the only four.
Yeah. So I got to give credit where it's due, and he did a good job. I don't even think OKC need to add any pieces to the puzzle. They can do whatever they want to do. That's a fine oil machine over there. And I would just say, as far as the East, it is wide open. And I gotta say this before I hand it over to you. It should be no reason with all these Achilles injuries. It should be no reason why the Knicks and Cavaliers shouldn't be in the NBA Finals. If these two teams are not in the NBA Finals, I give up on both of them. Go ahead. I'm gonna hand it over to you.
I'm just going to give stats and my final overall opinion for each game. We were up big game one. They ended up coming back winning 111, 110. The box score right here, I'm looking at it now. I got to move this phone a little bit out of the way. Sorry about that. Let me just move it over here and fuck it. Sorry about that. Pascal Siakam had 19 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists. Aaron Naismith, 10 points, 12 rebounds, assists. They only showing the top three. I like that. Tyrese Halliburton, 14 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Hit a big shot to win it. Jalen Williams, 17 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Al Hart had 9 points, 9 rebounds. Shea, 38, 5 and 3. Like I said, they won that game. 111 and 110. It's tough game. Let me go to game 2. Give me 1 second. Game 2, we won that game 123 to 107. Start with our top 3 scores. We had Shea with 34, 5 and 8. Aha had 8 rebounds, 3 points, 4 assists. I forgot what the hell Jalen Williams had 18. Siakam with 15, 7 and 4. Tyrese Halliburton with 17, 3 and 6. Miles Turner, I believe he had 10 box score. Here we go. I'm going to go to box score. There we go. No, not box score. Stats. There we go. Yeah, we shot 50%. They shot 45. We shot 40% 3. They shot 35. We shot 80%. 88 for the free throw. They shot 73. All right. Like I said, I ain't gonna do a whole lot because we got to get through all these games. Game 3, they came back and beat us. They take a 2-1 lead. 120, 116, 107. They exploded on us in the fourth quarter. I can do the box score quarters real fast. I like how they did this too. Jalen Williams had 26. Dort had 12. Chet had 20. Shea had 24. His worst game in his play. Probably the entire playoffs. So don't play no other than this game. The Minnesota game, game 4 was the worst. Game 3. I'm sorry, game 3. We won game 4. Casey Wallace had 7. Caruso 8. Hartenstein 4. Isaiah Joe. He had 6. Let's go to the Indiana Pacers. Siakam had 21. Aaron Naismith 7. Miles Turner 9. Tyrese Halliburton 22, 11 and 9 with a triple double. Andrew Nembhard 8 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. Obi Toppin, he had 8 points, 1 assist, 6 rebounds. Benedict Mather had a hell of a game, 27 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. He was 7 of 8 behind at the free throw line. He was 2 of 3 shooting the threes. He was 9 of 12 from the floor. Hell of a game. TJ McConnell had 10 points, 5 assists, and Ben Shepherd 4 points, 2 rebounds. So they got us. So it was game 3, game 4. It looked like they were going to take a big 3-1 lead. But, Pat McAfee came out there getting on the mic. I guess that lit a fire in our ass in that fourth quarter. We imploded on them, man. We imploded. Chet finished with 14 points, 1 assist, 15 rebounds on a rolled ankle. He was 6-6 on his free throws. He had 4-9 from the floor. Jalen Williams, 27 points, 3 assists, 7 rebounds. People forget he was playing with a broken wrist, too. Isaiah Hartenstein, 2 points, 3 assists, 6 rebounds, key rebounds. Shea, 35 points, 3 rebounds. He only shot 10 free throws for all the people want to call him a free throw merchant. 10 for 10, 1 for 4 behind the 3-point line. That's one thing. Once he get better at this 3-point, it's going to be damn near hard and impossible to guard him. Same thing Richard Jefferson said the other day. He was 12 of 24 for the floor, shot 50%, which is amazing. Dort had 6 and 3. He had 1 3-pointer, 1 or 2 in front of the line. Caruso had 20 points and 3 assists. He was 5 from 7 from the free throw line. He was 1 or 2 hitting threes. Kenneth Williams, 4 points, assists, 3 rebounds. Casey Wallace, 2 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Let's go to the Pacers. See, I'm getting through this quick, everybody. In fact, I can look up the Kentucky Derby stuff. It's funny you got that. Home run derby. I got my computer right here. 20 points for Siakam, 5 assists, 8 rebounds, 6 of 8 for the free throw line, 2 of 6 behind the arc, 6 for 15 from the floor. And Nate Smith, 8 points, 2 assists, 9 rebounds, two for 2 at the line, free throw line, 2 for 5 behind the 3-point line, 2 for 9 from the floor. For field goals. Miles Turner, 12 points, was now a buck. Shout out to him. He had 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 6 for 6 on the 3-point line. It was 3 of 10 from his field goal shooting. Tyrese Halliburton, 18 points, 7 assists, 2 rebounds, 3 of 3 at the free-point line. Your free throw line, 1 of 7 behind the 3. 7 for 5 from the floor, pretty good, 50%. Around the 50%, 47. Nembhard, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 of 4 behind the 3-point line, 4 for 9 field goal. Toppin, 17 points, 1 assist, 7 rebounds, 1 for 4 free throw, 2 for 5 shooting 3, 7 for 12 from the floor. McConnell, Bennett and Matson both had 8, and Ben Shepherd had 3. 4, I'm almost done. We won Game 5 as well. 120 to 109. I think that's the game J-Dub had his 40 burger. Yep. With broken wrist, mind you. Let me get the Pacers stats out the way real fast. Pascal Siakam, 28 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, 7 for 8 at the free throw line, 3-point line, 3 for 6. Had a pretty good game from the field goal shooting from the floor, 9-15. So he had a hell of a game. Nate Smith, 14 points, 6 rebounds, 0 free throw attempts, 4 for 5 3-point, 5 for 9 from the floor. Had a good game. Miles Turner, 13 points, 1 assist, 6 rebounds, 6 or 7 free throw, 1 or 2 behind the arc, 3 or 5 from the floor. Nembhard, 7, Tyrese Halliburton, 4. This was one of his worst games. He put up 4, 6, and 7.
I think he only had like 8 points in one of them games or something.
4, 6, and 7. Looking at it right
Oh, wow.
now. Bennett and Mattress, 7 points, 1 assist, 8 rebounds. TJ McConnell, yeah, he definitely went crazy. 18 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. Will be topping 12 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. Tony Bradley had 4. Let's get to my man Jalen Williams, 40 points, 4 assists, 6 rebounds, 9 to 12 from the free throw line, 3 and 5 behind the 3-point line, 14 of 25 from the floor. Home Chet, 9 points, 11 rebounds, no free throws, 1 and 3 behind the 3-point line, 4 or 5 from the floor. Isaiah Hartenstein, 4 points, 4 assists, 8 rebounds, 2 or 4 from the free throw line, 1 or 2 from the floor. Shea Gilly, 31 points, 10 assists, 2 rebounds, 13 to 14 from the free throw line. Shea was over 3 shooting threes. 9-21 from the floor. Dort, 9 points, 3 assists, 8 rebounds, 3 for 6 behind the 3-point line, 50%. And 3 or 7 from the floor. Caruso had 2, 2, and 2. Aaron Wiggins had 14 points, 5 assists, 4 or 7 behind the 3-point line. Kason Wallace, 11 points, 3 for 4 behind the 3-point line. Yeah. So that's game 5. Game 6, they put it on us. They blitzed us because it was a do or die game. And plus, they didn't want us to hold the trophy on their own floor. So, Jalen Williams had 16 points. Chet Holmgren 4. Isaiah Hartenstein 10. Shea Gilly 21. Dort 3. Kendrick Williams 3. Wiggins 5. Isaiah Joe 11. Kason Wallace 2. AJ Mitchell 2. The other Jalen Williams 7. Dylan Jones 4. Ousmane Jean 3. We'll roll the bench all year and got a fucking run. Now for the Pacers, their stat line probably gonna be a little crazy. Pascal Siakam, 16, 3, and 13. Naismith had 10, 3, and 2. Miles Turner, 3, 1, and 4. Andrew Nembhard, 17 and 4. Tyrese Halliburton, 14 and 5. TJ McConnell, 12, 6, and 9. Was like triple double. Damn. Obi Toppin 20 and 6. Ben Shepherd 7 and 5. Bennett the Matthew 2, 1 and 4. Thomas Bryant had 4 points. Tony Bradley had 3. That was game 6 now. The game 7. Yes, yes, yes. That shit was set to see and go down, but like I said, as you're saying from the previous game, I think we still pull it out. It just would have been a little closer. All right, let's start with Pascal's. Siakam, he had 16, 2 and 4. Naismith 3, 6, 3, 1 and 6. Shannon 6, 1 and 4. They needed more from them two with Halliburton out. Andrew Nimhoff 15, 6 and 5. Halliburton had 9. He was 3 or 4 before he went out. It was a pretty good game. He looked like he was going to have a decent game. Better than Madden. 24, 3 and 13. TJ McConnell 16, 3 and 6. Tony Bradley 2. That's it. Jalen Williams 20, 4 and 4. Chat 18 and 8. Art Star 7, 4 and 9. Shea 29, 12 and 5. Dort 9 and 7. Caruso 10 and 3. Kason Wallace 10 and 3. Dort, Kason Wallace, and Alex Caruso Savers. And that was it. And the Thunder World Champion, Shea Gilly, Finals MVP, who was Western Conference MVP, like you said, League MVP, scoring title champion. Yeah, he was the only player since Shaq, Jordan, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to do it. Great company, and we just extended all 3 of them to max deals. Everybody go to second April, but people forget we got a shitload of draft picks, and this team's still under contract. Dillon Jones got traded to the Wizards. Unfortunately, somebody had to go. We drafted Thomas Silva and Brooks Reed, who Brooks Reed looked amazing in the summer league. Thomas Silva ain't really play because which makes he's still healing from the turf toe, but he's gonna be a beast from Georgetown. And yeah, that's it. Uh, so now second topic. It's old because we didn't get a chance to talk about it yet. We basically combined everything for one show for y'all. Aaron Rodgers is officially a Pittsburgh Steelers after a long-awaited dramatic move. Um, Expectations for the Steelers as a whole, and for Aaron Rodgers now that he's 41 years old.
The first thing I want to say is that the Steelers are. I can't even say they're racist because they gave black quarterbacks a chance. The only one who had a real chance was Cordell Stewart.
Yeah,
The reason why I'm saying this is because yo, Justin Fields is almost 20 something years younger than this dude. When did we ever see this? A team give away a 20-year-old quarterback.
20. He need 20 something. He's not 20 on the dot. He's
I,
20.
I mean, I mean, I mean, either way. I
I
mean,
know
I,
what
I
you,
just,
I know what you
I,
mean.
I'm just putting clarity on it. That we all know how good Justin Fields is. We already know what his limitations has been because of the teams he's been on. This is the first time I ever seen a guy who was playing good. Mind you, now Justin Fields was playing good before Russell Wilson came back.
Yeah.
He's playing solid. He had a connection with Carl Pinkins. I just want
Paul
to.
Pinkins or George
Oh,
Pickens.
George Pinkins. My bad. George Pinkins. My bad, Georgia.
Pickens. Pickens.
George Pinkins.
Pickens.
Um, the
Pickens.
fact that they had a connection, the fact that he was putting up big numbers, and they was looking damn near like a Pittsburgh Steelers version of the Ravens. Not to say that he was on Lamar Jackson level, but he was giving you Lamar Jackson type shines. Like, yo, if they stay together and he get it together, they could be hot.
Right.
You just disregarded that for Russell Wilson, and then you don't have Russell Wilson. Now you don't have Justin Fields. And then you went with Aaron Rodgers. And I just want like to ask the Steelers fans, the organization, what did you see him do on the Jets in the past 2 years to make you think he was the one? You didn't go after nobody in the draft, which you should have. You didn't go after anybody in the trades, and you should have. I'm not going to lie. I would have been upset, but I would have been more. Can I say what? I would have respected the Steelers more if they would have went after Matt Stafford, somebody who made the playoffs, somebody who's still showing me they are high caliber quarterbacks with the young boys. Aaron Rodgers hasn't shown me shit, but I'm Aaron Rodgers, a couple years MVP, and I won a Super Bowl. And because I have all that under my belt, I have all that on my resume. You must do as I say and not as I do. And we saw what happened with the Jets. It just didn't work. And I wonder what's going to happen now with all you have is DK Metcalf. I don't believe the Steelers have any more wide receivers on the roster that's even a threat. That's even something that I would say I'm concerned about. I'm not convinced in the running game. You just got rid of Najee Harris, who could run the ball and catch it out the backfield. So is this one of those things where, like when the Jets signed Brett Favre, are you signing someone just to bring people to the fan base and get butts in the seat so you can make money? This could be that. Um, unless what I'm saying is dead wrong and Aaron Rodgers is about to shock us with one of the greatest seasons of all time, and if he do have a great season, he's gonna get comeback player of the year. However, I cannot wait until the Bengals, Browns, and Ravens put their hands on this guy. I think he's not gonna last long. I don't think he's gonna make it the whole season. If he was playing in somebody else, weaky dink, linky dink division, yes. But he's over there with the Baltimore Ravens, a high caliber defense. The Browns, when they want to be, have a high caliber defense. The Bengals, when the team is hot, they have a good enough and high caliber defense. So I just want to see what it's going to look like next year. I believe all three teams are dealing. No, all three teams are healthy. Ravens are healthy. Browns are healthy. Bengals are healthy on offense and defense. I just wonder how this is going to look. This could be a situation where maybe Arch Manning might be joining the Pittsburgh Steelers next year because the Steelers are going to crash and burn. So, do I think anything major is going to happen? No. Will he play good? Oh, maybe. But overall, I think this was probably one of the worst free agent signings in history, unless I see something different. Different. And you already know how I feel about Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is in my top 5 quarterbacks of all time.
Yeah.
But for the past 2 years, he hasn't been Hall of Fame material. I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Well said, Maurice. I just put up here so everybody can see what we're talking about. Um, yeah, it was desperate for the Steelers because, like I said, they've been terrible drafting quarterbacks. Took Kenny Pickett. Shout out to him. He got a ring as a back with the Eagles. Still, he didn't live up to the billing. Mason Rudolph, trash. Mitch Trubisky, trash. It was like ever since Ben departure, you had Justin Fields. You had you at 5-2, but you let him walk out the door because whatever he thought Russ was better. So you had the basically he was either Kirk Cousins or Aaron Rodgers. So
Mm,
he had y'all play the waiting game and all that. It had they still had Jules Pickens to go along with DK Metcalf, it might be interesting, but not. But since they traded him, obviously because they couldn't pay both of them. Now, like I said, Aaron Rodgers is now coming to a physical division. He was in the NFC North, which is overall a good division now. But by all the times he's been there, he mainly owned the division until the Lions got their shit together and then the Vikings looked decent.
mm,
Um, but yeah, he basically owned that division. And like I said, the Jets last year, Josh Allen been owned that division since Tom Brady took his talents to Tampa. So now he get to go against some hard hitting defenses. Out defense in Baltimore. Cincinnati, they got some ball. They got some free players with defense that can hit you. Browns, Myles Garrett and company. Denzel Ward. Like this is a
mm.
black business. So he gonna have to bring. He want to put his big boy pants on. Like I said, man. This is Aaron Rodgers of now, not Aaron Rodgers of 2020 and 2010 when he was the league MVP and Super Bowl MVP. But yeah, like I said, they had to do something. But this was basically just putting a band-aid on a big ass cut. The whole time you need stitches. So the Steelers as a whole, I think they'll go 9-8, 10-7 is usually losing a wild card if they make Aaron Rodgers probably throw for like 3,700. Probably like 27 touchdowns, like 10 interceptions, standard numbers for him. Yeah, and then Mike Tomlin might resign and say, "Fuck it, I'm tired of this." Else. Uh, Next topic. Hold on, click on it. There you go. The Orlando Magic trade Katavious Caldwell Pope and 4 first-round picks to the Grizzlies for Desmond Bane. Give me your thoughts.
Um, it's a lot of good trades that was going on. I just seen Bradley Beal about to be on the Clippers too.
He got
Um,
this. He signed yesterday. It's official. 2 year.
oh, all right. I'm gonna say this for the Magics. They know that the East is up for grabs. You got to think about it. I mean, besides the Celtics and Miami, it's been different guys going to the NBA Finals, as far as in the East, and these guys definitely feel like they're close. I think they're the lengthiest team in the league, and they're young. They got defensive players. I believe all five players can dribble the ball, and all five players for the Orlando Magic can shoot. All five, all the way down to Wendell Carter, the center.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying this, and you probably agree with this too. Desmond Bane better than Caldwell Pope.
And
It's just that
no,
simple.
no doubt.
It's just that simple. He do the same thing as he do, but he do it better. Better defensive guy, a better shooter, a better player. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Desmond Bane was gonna be like a Caldwell Pope type player until when I seen John Morant go down and this dude numbers went up. I say, oh shit. I mean, he's not the type that I make my favorite player, but damn, he's still getting his shit off. He's still scoring. They still winning. So I think this is his chance. Cause it's what they got three guys up there. It's gonna be Wagner. I always say my man Pachinko. It's gonna be Pachinko.
But chick, show, Pollo Bancaro, bro.
My bad. I call him
Yo,
Pachinko.
don't
Ben
call it.
Caro.
Don't
Ben,
call
I'm
it.
always get that
Don't
right.
call
And yeah, he nice as fuck. I can't wait to see him on Team USA. But him, Wagner, and Desmond Bane, I think they're gonna have something. I
Don't
think they're gonna
forget
push the back.
about Cole Anthony. He over there now with Memphis. He's a part of that trade. But don't forget Jalen Suggs and crew, man.
Yeah, no. What happened? Well, already. Of course, I played with the. I said this before. I played with the Orlando Magic on the game, so I already know that whole team. I'm just saying, like they really have a solid three now.
Yeah, right. No, they're starting five right now was Jalen Suggs, Desmond Bane, Franz Wagner,
Uh huh.
Pollo Bancaro, Wendell Carter. Pretty good
Yeah.
five.
So that's what I'm saying. They got a nice five, and then they got a solid three guys. Desmond Bane, who could be a clutch shooter at any time and play defense. You got Wagner. I didn't know he was a playmaker like that until I started seeing everybody use him.
Brother good too. His brother good too. Coming off the bench, him, Anthony Black, Jet Howard, all them guys. They got a decent team. Isaac Simmons, whatever. Jeff.
Oh yeah, yeah. I already know all them. I already know. I'm just talking about. I didn't know my man Wagner was a playmaker like that until I saw one of my friends making money off of him. Just I'm like, damn, he getting double doubles and assists like that. Yeah. And then like I said, Bancaro. I believe those three can come together, put something solid together for the Magics. And as I said, the East is up for grabs. My Celtics ACL injury. The even the dumb report that I heard that we try and get Damian Lillard ACL injury. So um and then we don't know the state of what's going on with the Bucks. So right now, how I look at it, even though I said the Knicks earlier, I'm gonna go with the Knicks, and the Magics of having a better chance to come out of East than any other team. I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Don't forget Detroit now, bro.
Yeah, I forgot Detroit. Go ahead.
Magic probably won this trade from the short term and immediately. But overall, the Grizzlies probably long term because the full first round pick they can turn into something. And KCP can go back to what he was in Denver and LA on the championship teams. And then Cole Anthony can provide good good minutes when Ja come out the game. So not short term, the Magic because this move can get them to the Eastern Conference Final. But in the long run, if they do it right, it's the Grizzlies. Because like I said, Desmond Bane, beast man. He started off with just a 3-and-D guy. Now he can score and he can still lock you down, man. Like they needed that. And like I said, it's gonna help both Jalen Suggs, Paulo Banchero, Wendell Carter, Franz Wagner. Now he could spot play Anthony Black and them guys, Jet Howard. Simmons, Magic got a whole lot better. That's a move that can really put them up there. Like you said, Cavs if healthy, Knicks, Magic, Pistons, my top four for that East. But yeah,
I can't believe Desmond Bain is that good. They gave up
got
four
two more
first round
trades to
draft
talk
picks. It's
about.
crazy.
Hold on. Let me click on it. Oh, that's why. All right. Suns trade KD to the Rockets for Jalen Green and Dillon Brooks. Give me your thoughts.
I'm gonna be straight up with you. I'm gonna be short and give it to you. I have no idea about this trade. I don't understand the trade. I don't understand the motive behind it. For either, you can hear me. You must have just did something. Hold on, let me.
They'll be right back. Oh
Can you
yeah, I can. Sorry about that, everybody.
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. So my answer was this: I don't understand the trade. I don't get it. I don't get how it benefits or help either team. I don't believe the Rockets is about to be this playoff team now. I don't believe they have a chance for the NBA Finals. And the same thing for the Suns. I mean, to me, for the Suns to go ahead and make that, it's making me think that there's something behind the scenes that we don't know that's going on. You got rid of Bradley Beal. You got rid of Kevin Durant. And you got, who was that center they had at one time?
DeAndre Ayton, he with the Lakers now.
Yeah. So for you to be getting rid of all these players, you're trying to rebuild and bring something new because I don't Jalen Green and Devin Booker together. I don't see what you see. I don't see what you see. Um, I just think this is overall them saying we're getting prepared because we know Devin Booker about to be out of here. We went from going to
Signed
the
2 year extension, but you're right, that can go past quick.
one. Well, I'm gonna say this though, as far as when it comes to deals. Nowadays in this sports world, I don't care about any deal that you can get. I don't give a shit if you get paid a 6 year deal, 7,000, 7 million. I want to tell you why I don't care because I'm watching people sign these big deals and they cutting players. I'm what my Giants, my prime example, my Giants got rid of Daniel Jones. That's just one example. I see it all the time where these teams have these high caliber players and they just get rid of them. Like prime example, I just said this a few minutes ago. I don't know if you heard me or not. They gave 4 first round draft picks for Desmond Bane. I mean, let me. So if that, guess
It
what
was
that means then.
it was a steep price, but imagine feel like, man, we try to win now, and then if those picks, if we're not picking in the top five, it ain't gonna really be a slam dunk anyway. So
So that means JP, you got to agree with this. Right now, if the Thunder was to give up Shea, that means they getting 20 first round draft picks.
yeah, we'll
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Diabolical shit.
the whole
So
NBA draft first round would just be Oklahoma City Thunder.
yeah, yeah, you had to give up 20 to get that nigga. So basically what I'm saying is I don't get it. I don't understand it. It doesn't make either team better. I do not think wow, now the Suns are more fascinating to watch. They're going to the NBA Finals, and I don't think Kevin Durant, you're about to take the Rockets all the way there. And,
Maurice.
huh? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Sorry
All
about that.
right.
Somebody calling me.
So basically, I'm gonna let you go ahead with that. Is all I'm saying is I don't get the trade, and I don't see how it make either team better. It's on you.
I'm gonna be too long on this. Kevin Durant had to go, so the Suns. I mean, got some decent pieces. Jalen Green, Dillon Brooks, 2 young guys. One of them a good defender, one of them a point guard. So I'm guessing he's gonna play point. Devin Booker gonna play shooting guard. Dillon Brooks gonna play three. They got Mark Williams and the kid Kamal Malawaki. I guess Mark Williams gonna start. Kamal will come off the bench. That power
Mm-hmm.
forward probably gonna be the kid Rashid Fleming. That they took in the second round. He's a beast. So the Suns probably could still be a play-in playoff team. They didn't make the playoffs without Durant, so you might as well get something for them. And they got the 10th overall pick, which turned took them on. So it's a good value for the Suns because KD is old. But the Rockets, they get a bona fide score. I hate that beady hit motherfucker. So which should help Amen Thompson a lot. Should help out Spangon, Jabari Smith, who just got a nice rookie extension. Fred VanVleet got a show. Can he be a full time starting point guard?
Mm-hmm.
So, but and they got guys like Shepard and all them, and Iman Dope is dope. So, it was a good trade. Like both teams made out in my opinion. Uh, Another trade. Your Celtics trade NBA two-time NBA champion Jrue Holiday to the Blazers for a young upstart Anthony Simons. Give me your thought.
I understand it. I'm gonna be short on it. I understand it. First of all, you said to yourself, Jrue Holiday didn't make our team defensively. We have a defensive team. Everybody on the Celtics play defense. It's not even a debate. Second, it's the obvious reason. You need scoring. Who else can score and put up numbers as close as JT and Jalen Brown on that team? Nobody. Nobody. You need somebody to be able to get that numbers, get the team involved. You feel me? And spark something. And I ain't gonna lie, they probably might even be better when Jason Tatum come back. But we already know Jason Tatum probably about to miss the whole season. So I'm just gonna go and say it's a good move. I like the move. But I still gotta wait to see what my Celtics do. I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Yeah, I can hear you now. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I restarted. But I mean, I'm pretty sure the audience heard everything I said. All I basically said is that Anthony Simmons, this is a good pick for us because we're a good defensive team collectively, but we need that other offensive weapon besides Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown needs some help. I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Um, Anthony Simons is a hell of a player, man. Man, averaged 20 points last year on the team that wasn't that good, and he almost made the play in. They just was like a one or two game shot away. Beast can go get buckets. They got younger. I guess Boston's getting close to that second April where you can't go over a certain amount of cap. So that's why they traded him and Porzingis. But like I said, Anthony Simons is a beast, man. Drew Holiday, a great player, but he's getting up to that age, and the salary is kind of high. So I like the move because you got him. You're going to have him and Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown and Derek White for the next 4 or 5 years. So that's a good nucleus to go around. All right. There we go. Shohei Ohtani is now back to pitching at the letting that Tommy John surgery heal up. Give me your thoughts.
Well, I know me. I'm in the baseball heavy, and Shohei Ohtani is about to be the best player of all time. It's not even no debate. I know Aaron Judge is leading the league in home runs. Well, matter of fact, he's not leading the league in home runs. The dude Kyle Rowley lead the league in home runs for the Mariners. But I'm just saying the way how they brag on Aaron Judge being the fastest one to 350, I gotta give you kudos. But I'm talking about the entire play of the game. Who else do you know right now since the Babe Ruth days? They playing full time pitcher and you being a full time hitter. Nobody's doing that. We haven't seen that shit since fucking baseball was invented. And it's not like he playing pitcher just to be playing. He's really a fucking good pitcher. He really be striking dudes out. Since he been back, I believe he won every game. Since Shohei Ohtani been back at pitching, I don't think my Dodgers lost a game yet since he been at pitching. And then on top of that, not only is he pitching, but I think he's second or third. Matter of fact, he's third in the league, the entire league in home runs. A pitcher, third in the league. So, they may not give it to him. I don't know who else is a close runner-up for MVP. Maybe Ronald Acuna Jr., but he shouldn't get it because he didn't play enough games. But Shohei Ohtani is about to win another fucking MVP. And I add this in there. Shohei Ohtani is the only person in all of sports to win MVP 3 times unanimously. Like it wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. He got them all. No votes was even close. So it's good to see, and I think my Dodgers going to repeat. I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Oh yeah, I think Dodgers going to repeat. He's back pitching because that's where his strength is at. That's why he got paid what he got paid. hell of a pitcher, man. Like I said, he was just the Dodgers won the World Series just with him just hitting home runs. So now him pitching, yeah, it's going to be. They might repeat. That's all. I'm gonna keep that short and sweet. Make a major league starting lineup for each position. Go ahead. I got mine pulled up.
All right. So next week when we do the show, we're gonna do current players. But my shit right now is all time guys who really mean something to you, guys who you want to see hit balls. So for me, uh, my first baseman. If it wasn't for Gary Sheffield and Barry Bonds, Albert Pujols would probably be my favorite player of all time. 700 home run hitter. That's a lot. People don't even realize how hard it is to hit 700 home runs. It's hard. It's not even that many people in that club. I got Albert Pujols at first base. Third base, I gotta go with the legend. I gotta go with the legend. My man, I liked him better at that position. Alex Rodriguez. I gotta go Alex Rodriguez. Hell of a third baseman. If I didn't have him at third baseman, give me Manny Machado. Um, Shortstop, to me, if not Cal Ripken, Derek Jeter is the best shortstop of all time. It's not even close. It's not even close. I mean, maybe you had to go all the way back in the day to them Ozzie Smith days, but I'm going with Derek Jeter. So my first baseman, Albert Pujols. Third baseman, Alex Rodriguez. Um, Shortstop, Derek Jeter. Second baseman. This one was kind of hard for me, but I'm gonna go to it. I did not know how good Roberto Alomar was until I looked at his highlights on the Cleveland Indians. He liked that, and the Baltimore Orioles had him. I gotta go with him. My outfield is easy. I don't even care where you put him at. Barry Bonds, Ricky Henderson, and Ken Griffey Jr. I'm scoring all day on anybody who I play. You already know Ricky Henderson when he get on base, he is still waiting to happen. Ken
Yeah.
Griffey, I think almost everybody had to pay Ken Griffey's, and then Barry Bonds, to me, who easily is the greatest baseball player of all time. It's not even close. Anybody debate and say that a player better than Barry Bonds, they hate him. Literally, nobody has more home runs than him. Nobody has more walks than him, which is not going to be broken. Um, I mean, it's just phenomenal. And I think what his on well, let me make sure I'm correct on his on base percentage was how it was. It was like this. If Barry Bonds had a chance to hit the ball 3 times, out of 3 times, he was either hitting a home run, he was getting walked, or he got a hit. So he was damn near unstoppable. I think he got probably one of the highest on base percentages of all time. Um, Catcher, I'm a Dodgers fan. How can I not say my man Mike Piazza? I gotta have Mike Piazza in there, and then I gotta go nasty right here. If I was to choose to have a starter, give me Randy Johnson. So let me repeat my team: Albert Pujols, first base; second base, Randy Alomar; shortstop, Derek Jeter; third base, Alex Rodriguez; my catcher, Mike Piazza; my pitcher, the great Randy Johnson; and then my outfielder. You can put them anywhere because all three of them can play everywhere. The great Ricky Henderson, God rest his soul; Ken Griffey Jr., which one of the best swags of all time; and then Barry Bonds, who easily my favorite baseball player of all time. Steroids and all, Barry Bonds. I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Give me one sec. Still getting it together real fast. I'm almost done. Told you I was freestyling, but
Yo, that's been my team. You notice all those guys is the players who I watched when we were kids. So my starting lineup will probably never change. Maybe matter of fact, nah, it probably never change. I'm not gonna lie. That's Hall of Fame shit. I ain't gonna lie. If I damn, I'm kind of mad that I ain't say Chipper Jones instead of Alex Rodriguez. But nah, Alex Rodriguez was that nigga. Yeah, he was that nigga. Post Jennifer Lopez, he was that nigga.
yeah, yeah,
Why
that's
you get
good.
it together? You want me to name another team? Sorry.
Nah, you good. No, just hold on, everybody. Sorry for the delay. I told you I was freestyling, so I'm just trying to get this. Next time I do my homework. Sorry about that. I'm almost done.
Because it's definitely baseball season.
Yeah, picture. Almost done. Got one more player to do. Yep, doing my show, Granny. Doing my show. I can't stop. Doing my show. Talk to you in a second. I just told you that could have waited. I'm live. Now you gotta wait. Sorry about that, Maurice. I hate motherfuckers cut me off on the record. That shit is so rude. Alright, everybody. Pull up about to post it right now. Luckily, ain't that many people watching. Alright, so put on the screen. I got Albert Pujols at first base. Second base, Joe Morgan. Uh, Third base, Mike Schmidt. Left field, Tad Williams. Center field, Willie Mays. Right field, the great legendary Babe Ruth. Pitcher, Randy Johnson. And, my catcher, Johnny Bench. Yeah, Bench. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, yo, you named everybody who invented baseball. My man said Willie Mays,
I
Babe
had to
Ruth,
go a little, I had to go a little different.
Ted Williams.
Yeah.
Nigga, you must be reincarnated if you saw Ted Williams play. You was reincarnated.
No, I didn't. I didn't. I saw his numbers. I was, had some recent news that Seth Rollins got injured, along with some other WWE news. So go ahead, Maurice.
To me, I'm a little bit of confusion on who's going to be the new person because Celtic Rollins is perfect for the leader of the group that he in. He's the mouthpiece. He's the most athletic, and he's the veteran out of the three guys that's in the group and shit. Where
Yeah.
now, I mean, Braun Breaker can speak. Bronson, he can speak, but
Right.
now you're leaving everything in Paul Heyman's hands. You're leaving everything, and it was good. I mean, not trying to say it was good, but I think Roman Reigns came back a little bit more early than we were supposed to because Seth Rollins got hurt. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure someone was supposed to keep going and keep going and keep going. Then Roman Reigns make his special guest appearance, but they that was smart by WWE. Hey man, we gotta keep these fans intrigued. I mean, even though we giving Braun Breaker the start, we can't just give him the start right away. We still can milk this cow while he's young before we really give it to him. And all I'm gonna say is Paul Heyman gonna really have to step it up more on the mic. And Breaker, he really gonna have to do what he gotta do out there. But it sucks. This is what the second knee injury that has happened to Seth Rollins, and they've been all within like a 10-year span. I mean,
Mhm.
it's gonna be come to a point where you're gonna have that conversation where you either gonna have to retire from wrestling or modify your moves. I mean, it's just that simple. And I mean, we look at it right now. Big E not even in wrestling right now because of an injury. You feel me? So either modify the way things that you do. You can't do all that high flying and jumping and all that shit. I know you wanna bleed WWE. You wanna keep the fans intrigued and this, that, and the third. But Seth Rollins, you're getting up there. You're about to be almost 40 some years old, still jumping off the roofs, the ceilings, and this, that, and the third. And mind you, now that move that he did, this was make it scary. It was a regular move that he always does, a backflip and land on his feet off a high level. So and that's a lot. People don't understand. Like, oh, you hit a backflip off of this. I'm no surgeon or no doctor, but I know this. When you be doing them backflips and all that, you putting mad pressure and all that on your body, on your legs to catch the momentum. Like people
Yeah.
don't know how fast a flip is. People don't know the momentum that comes with it. And you gotta think about it. When your leg is doing that flip, it's your legs hold up your whole body, and a lot of this is strong. Why you think a lot of this is strong? So you doing all this, and you expecting your leg to catch all this, and then sometimes you're not always landing right. Your knees can buckle. So I would just say like Seth Rollins, with it probably be, I think it is the same knee. You might have to do no more power bombs, especially the turnbuckle power bombs. That's how you got hurt the first time. And then this right there, like Yo, you need your. I would say that out of all the things, yes, you definitely need your hands, but you need them fucking legs more than you need anything in life. I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Yeah, definitely wishing Seth a speedy recovery. You know, he's been getting kind of injury riddled last couple years back. Now, whatever he got going on with this, so wish him speedy recovery because he did good. You know, winning that match in WrestleMania and stuff like that, getting the Wise Man on his side, getting a good push. So definitely wishing him speedy recovery. Shout out to Gunther, got got the belt back from Jay. He beat the legend Goldberg in 14 minutes 18 seconds. Shout out to Naomi, she doing her thing. Miss Money in the Bank. I think she just cashed in and got a title, if I'm not mistaken. I saw some little clips and bits on X, what's Twitter, but I'm definitely gonna tune in to Raw next Monday for sure. So, but
SmackDown come on Friday.
yeah, I don't got cable, Bobby, so that's why I don't fuck
Oh
with that.
shit.
Thank you for trying to rub it in. I'll watch the highlights on YouTube later on Saturday morning. And Jacob 5-2 and Solo, they little feud, they going at it. That's good. I like to see they beat them for the United States title. Um, Cody and John Cena, I guess they're going to Rumble again. It's SummerSlam again. Rematch from WrestleMania, which was a okay match. Could have been better. And SummerSlam is 2 nights. It should be good. I think that and WrestleMania should be the only PLEs that's 2 nights. Anything else, no, it's not worth it. But what else? New Day, I think they lost their tag team titles. The Street Profits lost theirs. Both the black tag team lost their belts. Come on, Triple H, we gotta do better, bro. Tiffany still champion, I believe. Jade, I think she's going to eventually become a champion. When a can't queen in the ring. That's it, honestly. On that. So, we're almost done. I like it. Keep it right at an hour. I think it's the draft picks, then the home run derby. Yep. All right. We're gonna recap some of our favorite picks, first from the first and second round. Just the picks that we like the most, not the whole entire.
Mine gonna be
Maurice, you go
super
first.
quick and super fast. Even though I'm a diehard Celtics fan, the only thing I was worried about was the Mavericks getting Cooper Flag. That's it. I'm being real. I was saying to myself like, "Yo, Kyrie could be hurt all day. Cooper Flag and Anthony Davis, they about to go nuts."
Yeah.
I mean, and Klay Thompson ain't hurt. I mean, we talking about literally nobody's in the way of the Mavericks except for themselves and OKC. And
Yep.
OKC basically got a little young dynasty. You can see it. They got a different version of James Harden and Russell Westbrook, a much younger version. I want to say a much complete version because everybody play defense, everybody can shoot. I would never say none of these guys is better than Kevin Durant, but I mean you got to give credit where it was due. These guys got them that championship. It wasn't that first NBA Finals; it was that second one, and they got it done. And they got it done in a great fashion, winning in the seventh. So for me, I'm just being real. I was happy that the guy from Baltimore got drafted. I was happy to see. I think he on the Pelicans. I was happy to see that. And other than that, my main thing is Cooper Flag. I can't wait to see what he do in the league. I mean, Mark Cuban is a beast. He's been grabbing these unicorns, Dirk Nowitzki, uh, Luka Doncic, Porzingis. He has been grabbing these unicorns, and he did it once again. So Kyrie injury shouldn't be that long. I think Kyrie should be back probably by the start of All-Star weekend. So I'm very interested in seeing what what the Mavericks do. I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Yeah. A few picks that I loved. Walter Clayton Jr. went to the Wizards, national champion of Florida. Yang Hansen from King Dog, that's someone in China. He's been balling in summer league. Of course, my guy Thomas Silva, he's gonna be a beast. Injured right now. Carter Bryant, Arizona, the Spurs. Him and Dylan Harper,
Mm-hmm.
their hometown kid with the Pelicans. You got Colin Murray Bulls. He had a little baddie with him, a little white girl. He bad as shit. Um, Jeremiah Fears, he's the beast of Oklahoma, like that pick. Trey Johnson going to Texas. Ace Bailey, I like the player, just not the team. Uh, VJ Edgecombe, the kid from Baylor, going to be pretty good. He's been balling. And Cooper Flag, of course. So that's the first round. The second round. Rasheed Fleming. Like, the Wolves drafted, but he's gonna go to the Suns. That's gonna be that power forward. He's a beast.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let's see. The kid Johnny Broome from Auburn, the power forward. He's okay. Elijah Martin, he's a beast. Another power forward, champion. Went to the Raptors. My guy Brooks Bonhauser, Northwestern. He's a 3-and-D guy. He's like a little mini Caruso. Um, Rocco Zaboski from Brisbane, the Bulls guy, had a big 7 foot. He like 19, 20. Who else? Tyrese Proctor's a good player. Cavs got him out of Duke. Kobe Sanders, really good player. Knicks got him. Salou Niang, Cavs got him out of Trento. Yeah, that's it. For the last one of the night, home run derby. Go ahead, Maurice. What's yours?
Well, first of all, I'm shocked who won it, even though I shouldn't be. Kyle Riley winning the home run derby. He literally leads the league in home runs. I think he probably might have a. I think he right now at 38. I think he had 30. He had 36 or 38 home runs. He on pace to about 45 or 50. It's about what half of the season already played. So it's like another. Hold on, you play 100 and what 60 something games or something like that. So I think
162.
yeah, 162. So I think it's what it's at least 80 games left. So I believe that he should he probably gonna crack 50. 50 probably on the doors if he keep doing what he's doing because he had 36. I don't think he's gonna get 60. But I was shocked. You feel me? I thought the great hitters like Ronald Acuna was going to win it. My man Jazz Chisholm Jr. I thought those guys was going to win it because these guys was injured. They
Yeah.
came back and started knocking shit out the park. I mean, what? I mean, I ain't never seen no shit like this. I got to give a shout out to Ronald Acuna Jr. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact I love Shohei so much, I would have to put him up there because I'm like, yo, Ronald Acuna Jr. missed damn near half of the season, played like what 20 games, and hit 10 home runs, like that's crazy. So it made me think if he wasn't hurt, would he be leading the league in home runs? Would he be up there with him? So I gotta give credit with him because he been hot as soon as he came back. But I mean, you gotta give credit where it's due. You can't hear me again? Hold on. Nah, this.
Yeah, sorry about that, everybody. For the technical difficulties and interruptions. Thank y'all for rocking with us. We're gonna finish it out with the last topic. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Hey, you good? I don't know what it is. It's just been
All
I
right.
don't know
So what was the last thing you heard?
about Shohei Ohtani and
Ronald Acuna. All right,
the
so
guy.
basically what I was saying was Ronald Acuna Jr. He easily, if he probably wasn't hurt, he'd probably be the best player by far in the league. He'd probably be leading the league in home runs. As I said, played like 20 games, already got 10 home runs. I ain't never seen no shit like this. A guy be injured the whole season and just play 20 games and then make the All-Star game and be a starter. Like it's easy. It's easy work for that dude. I gotta give him credit. But at the end of the day, I can't give all these other guys that was participants credit when Kyle Riley he did what he did. Like I said, he got 36 to 38 home runs, and when it came to the home run derby, he was knocking shit out of the park consistently. Like it was amazing to see. It was amazing to watch. It was good for all the participants that came in. And I mean the Mariners they need that. The Mariners are trash. Ain't the only thing that make you want to watch the Mariners is that catcher Kyle Riley and fucking Julio Rodriguez. Other than that, it's nothing to watch in Seattle. So I gotta give them credit. We haven't seen a tag team like this since Alex Rodriguez. Funny I say that, and Ken Griffey Jr. I gotta give him credit where it's due. But shout out to Kyle Riley for the win. I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Home derby. Cal Riley wins it. The guy Cruz, like you said, other guy you just named,
O'Neal Cruz.
the kid Rocks, the guy Roxton, like you said, Jazz Chisholm Jr. It
Uh
looked
huh.
like I ain't watched not one bit, but it looks like it was
Home
pretty
run
good.
derby lit. I ain't gonna lie, that shit lit. It's the equivalent of the dunk contest.
Yeah, for sure. And they said Cal Riley's the first. pictures that won the home run derby from what I'm looking at here. So it looks good to me. I'm sorry, I didn't really do my baseball notes. I'm winging it. Fair next show. Yeah, that's it. All right,
Well,
co-host, go ahead and do your thing.
I would just say this: you better start paying attention because playoffs is right around the corner. It'll
Yeah,
be September in no
my
time.
Orioles not making it. I'll watch vaguely, but
Oh man,
casual. I'm a
wow.
little casual baseball fan.
Hold on, wait a minute. And I gotta say this to you, and I'm being funny, nigga. Even one Orioles player made the All Star game. You ain't watched the All Star game either. Oh wow. Okay, but anyway, as always, man, this has been a great episode. We do it how we do always. We love what we do, and we glad that we got people viewing us the way they do. We're going to keep coming with fresh content. Everything that you need to know about sports is going to be right here. If you're looking for me, you can find me on Facebook. My name is Maurice Savage Jr. If you can't find me on there, which I know you will, you can also find me on Instagram. I_am_the_the_the Pharaoh. And you already know. It's DB life or no life at all, baby.
Thank y'all guys for rocking with us. I know we I'm hit and miss. We're busy. Life be life, but we're gonna definitely give y'all a show for sure, no matter what. Sorry for the technical difficulties with my interruption, but y'all rock with us 19 deep in here. You know what I'm about to say. Make sure y'all be great on the way to the figure eight, and always remember, it's the name of the show. Hashtag KKSC. If y'all know what that stands for, it's right there. Keep that same energy. I'm your host, Justin P, and from my MVP, being our co-host, the man, the myth, the legend, the villain, or the vigilante. Our co-host, your co-host, Mr. Maurice Savage Jr. We'll be back on Tuesday. Like I said, we'll do the all-time. No, we'll do the current start lineup right now. That'll be
Mm-hmm.
along with some other stuff. We'll talk about some. Well, I know I'm gonna add my Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark stuff in there, so we're gonna have a good show for y'all. Then Maurice will be going down the Big Easy, so I'll be reporting by myself to follow me, but he'll still send me some topics. So, we love y'all guys. Enjoy the baseball games, enjoy the summer league games, WNBA games, all that stuff. Football, I'll be back in 2 weeks with the Hall of Fame game charges, lines. Women's football is literally around the corner, so they get it this preseason, but it's still football. So y'all have an amazing rest of your Thursday night, a great weekend, and we'll see y'all on Tuesday. And we are out.